Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Master Obi-Wan 97. My name is Josh, and in this video I'm going to talk about my thoughts of the Star Wars Underworld miniseries that was just released on Disney Plus. I thought the series was good. I enjoyed watching it. First I'm going to talk about the first 3 episodes that were about Asajj Ventress. And also, I will be discussing spoilers from this miniseries, so if you haven't seen Tales of the Underworld yet and you don't want to be spoiled, please stop watching this video now. Again, I will be discussing spoilers, so if you don't want to know what happens, please stop watching now. Anyways, I'm going to first talk about my thoughts on the first 3 episodes with Asajj Ventress. First off, I do think that Ventress should have stayed dead. Because she was killed off in the book Dark Disciple, which was based on 8 unproduced Clone Wars episodes. And the reason I say this is because I don't like when characters that are confirmed to be dead or to have been killed are brought back from the dead. However, I really do like Ventress's character, so on the other hand, part of me is glad she was brought back. But anyway, the scene of the first episode was adapted from the end of the Dark Disciple book, and it was, to me, it was so good to see that scene animated. I've read the Dark Disciple book, so I imagine what that would look like. But it was good to see it finally animated, as I think it should have been in the first place, and that the whole story arc that book was written for. I think those episodes should have been produced. Also, of course, I'm talking about the scene where Quinlan Vos and Obi-Wan bring Ventress's body back to Dathomir. And then after that, she's given a choice to either remain dead or return to the world of the living, which that's what she ends up doing. Also, I like the dynamic between Ventress and Lyko, the Jedi Padawan in these episodes, and I like how they work together. Of course, I assume Lyko was a Jedi Padawan when he survived Order 66. Also, at the end of the 3rd episode, I do think that both Ventress and Lyko should have got on the ship that was toward the path, so then they could have both gone into hiding. Also, I didn't fully understand why Ventress won't to find Quinlan Vos anymore. When she had, fallen in love with him in, the Dark Disciple book. Also, I think the animation for these episodes were excellent. Also, next I'm going to talk about the next 3 episodes that are about Cad Bane and his backstory. I really enjoyed these episodes as well. I really like Cad Bane. He's one of my favorite Star Wars bounty hunters. He would be my favorite one after Jango and Boba Fett. But anyway, I enjoyed seeing his backstory here. The first episode shows him as a kid with his friend Nero, and it shows how both of them were recruited by this gangster Duros, who looks kind of similar to how Cad Bane looked when he was an adult with the hat and all, and he has them help him as he conducts this robbery against the owner of the store, who ends up getting killed. And anyway, Cad Bane, who was known by the name Kobe at this point, him and Nero need to run to escape, but Nero gets caught by the police and Kobe escapes. And then in the next episode, which is set several years later, it shows that, of course, Cad Bane, he's been working as a criminal while his old best friend Nero, he's become, as Cad Bane calls it, a lawman. So they've ended up working on opposite sides of the law. Ends up killing the marshal, and then anyway, Bane ends up killing the marshal. At the end of the 2nd episode, Bane ends up getting arrested. Anyway, in the 3rd episode, Bane comes back after being released from prison on a technicality to get revenge. Nero, and it's revealed that the Duros woman that Bane had a relationship with and had been caught at the end of the last episode, it's revealed that Nero had later married her, but she had died sometime in between the two episodes. And it also revealed it had a son named Isaac, but it turns out that the son is actually biologically Bane's son. So anyway, at the end of this episode, there's a standoff between Bane and Nero, and Bane ends up killing his former best friend Nero. Anyways, I really enjoyed these episodes too. It was interesting to see Cad Bane's backstory and how he became the person that we know him as in the Clone Wars and later. Also, like the first three episodes into the animation was great and excellent. I also like the music that plays during the credits in these episodes. I really like that theme. Also, please let me know in the comments what y'all thought of Tales of the Underworld if you've seen it. Thank you all for watching my channel, and y'all have a great day, and may the Force be with you.